We're going to be talking about social media theme pages. Now, what social media theme pages are is essentially leveraging other people's content and the power of social media platforms to build these extremely amazing and powerful niche theme pages that generate traffic and allow you to monetize them through affiliate marketing and getting paid through your content views. Now, so you might be wondering, what is a social media theme pages? What is a social media theme page? So social media theme pages are specialized accounts focused solely on particular topics, themes, or interests. They can be found across various social media platforms, catering to niche audiences such as fitness, cars, video games, money, or travel. So whenever you're on social media and you see those accounts that are specifically for like car themes, car memes, sports memes, or anything that has to do with video games, or a specific niche that talks only about one topic or theme, and the content around that is basically other people or other content creators' content, but it's all within the same interest or theme, and it's all put in one place. And essentially what you're doing is you're finding other creators' content, and you're stealing their content and you're reposting, giving them credit on your own social media page theme. And you're basically doing this for all types of different content creators. So you're following like 15 to 20 different accounts that are all about cars. You're taking their content and you're putting it in your own content. And basically you're attracting people that are into cars, that are into sports, that are into fitness, that are into whatever niche that you're trying to attract and build as a page. And the reason why this is such a lucrative business model is because where attention goes, money goes. And right now, attention is on social media. So if you can create accounts that have huge followings, that have huge engagement, that have huge views, brands and other companies and businesses are going to want to work with you, and the platforms themselves are going to want to pay you because they want to keep people on their platforms. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, they will all pay you for the views of your content. So this is a very extremely lucrative business model. I do want to show you guys an example of what I'm talking about so you can have a better understanding. So let's go ahead and jump into it real fast. So I found a couple different pages on different platforms. The best platform to do these types of pages right now is TikTok, just because of the ability to create hot trending topic and basically go viral for any pages. The way TikTok's algorithm works is, I'm not too sure if you're familiar with the page, but as soon as you go on the app, the For You page recommends new content from different followers that you're not even following. And because of the setup for that app, it's like that for everybody. And so because they have this setup like that, the algorithm is consistently pushing out new content, which is consistently attracting new audiences and exposing every single piece of your content to the potential of being viral, which can explode your account overnight. So one of the huge pages that you'll see that I would say these are one of the first type of theme pages to rise would be meme pages. Meme pages are huge. They have amazing opportunities to grow because everybody likes to be entertained. Anything that's entertaining, people are going to follow, and people love to laugh. And the beauty about meme pages is that they're very diverse, and you can do a variety of different memes. You can do meme pages that are basically just general about any type of thing that's funny. You can do meme pages about cars. You can do it about sports. You can do it about basically any type of theme topic. So you can find an interest, and then you can just add more humor to it, which adds more of an attraction, because not only is it about cars, which people are interested in cars, not only is it about football, but it's also funny things about football. So it's hitting two birds with one stone kind of thing. It's funny, and it also piques somebody's interest, which is something you want to, it's a very powerful thing that can bring in people, because think about it. Whenever you see any type of content that you like, your first initial thought is to share it. Share it with your friends, share it with someone you like. And that's the reason why this type of business model is so effective and so lucrative, because the content is just spreading like wildfire. Think about it. Just look at this page alone. They only have 5 followers. They're only following 5 people. They have 44,000 followers, but even with 44,000 followers, they have 10 million views. That is a lot of money. That is a lot of opportunity for you to leverage that type of traffic and take it to affiliate links, use it to send people to buy certain products. Like, there's a lot of opportunity with that type of viewership and that type of likes. And if you were to look at the content page, it's just other videos that people posted on different social media accounts, and he's just collecting them. He's just leveraging some kind of video downloader, and he's stealing the content and he's posting it on his own. And as you can see too, if you were to go ahead and click on his links, then you'll see that it's going to be affiliate links. It's going to take you to some place, some kind of website, some kind of store, something where they're making money, because they're bringing people into the page and then they're redirecting them with the links So let's see, where is this going to take us? Boom. So this person is doing affiliate marketing. So these are all affiliate links. And the way it works is basically you want to bring people into your page and catch their interest, and then you want them to click on your links. If somebody makes a purchase through these links, the person that runs this page is going to get a small percentage of those sales. Now you might be thinking, well, that's just a small percentage, but if you're getting hundreds of thousands of people clicking on your links and making purchases a month, that can result in thousands and thousands of passive revenue, because all you're doing is just creating content. The platform is doing everything else. The platform is bringing in the people. The platform is sharing your content. All you're doing is finding other people's content and making it look nice and neat, changing it slightly so it doesn't look exactly like theirs, and reposting it with your own platforms. It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty simple. It's extremely lucrative. Let's go through a couple different ideas so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So this is a meme page. Here's another page that does NFL throwbacks. So what they do is they follow NFL pages. They follow probably other players, and they basically just steal their clips. Steal the clips from the NFL network. Steal the clips from the NCAA network. Steal the clips from anywhere they can, any social media accounts, and basically just repost them on their own. And as you can see, 1 million views, 11,000 views, 14,000 views, 26,000 views, 155,000 views. These people are getting traffic and they're getting views, and I guarantee you they're making money. Same thing for right here, this one, cars. It's another thing. All you're doing, you can even, it makes it pretty straight obvious. Like, you can tell that these are videos that were already clipped from other normal YouTube videos, and they were just optimized to fit TikTok. And that's all you really got to do is just screen record a video, add your own little captions, and just add your actual Instagram app, and you already have a video that's been optimized for Instagram. It's pretty straightforward. It's that easy. As you can see, these people are getting thousands of views as well just from these videos that are not even their content. Another great way to do this is cool gadgets. Now, this is also a very lucrative way of doing it because you're essentially doing affiliate marketing, and you're showing people amazing, cool products that they're going to want to buy. They're going to want to buy as gifts. They're going to want to buy for their office. And essentially, you're providing the links to go ahead and buy these gifts. An example would be with this one right here. So they not only do they have links to their stuff, but they actually sell these products directly from their actual store right here. So this is a very lucrative way to do it, especially now that TikTok has the TikTok shop. So you can create content that's integrated with the TikTok shop and leveraging other people's content. Because remember, all of this stuff right here that these videos, even though you're stealing the content from these people, all of these products can be outsourced and bought on a website like AliExpress, because at the end of the day, they're just dropshipping products. They're just products that you can buy in bulk, or you can buy at a minimum in China, and you can have it shipped out to anywhere in the USA. So these products are not hard to find, they're not hard to get, and they're not hard to resell. All you got to do is just learn how to create the content, and like we talked about, get those viewerships and bring the attention to you, because where the attention goes, the money flows. So, okay, gadgets is another good one. Here's another hot gadgets one. Like I said, gadgets are huge because people see a video, they immediately want to buy it, and if you can provide the link, then they're going to be impulsive and they're going to make that purchase on the spot, or they're going to save it later, show all their friends, and then guess what? That one person just made you 6 or 7 sales because all their friends wanted to buy that product. So, product promotion, affiliate marketing are very, very lucrative ways of taking advantage of themed pages on social media. Okay, so yeah, this was TikTok. We're going to go ahead and explore the other ones for different pages right here. So this was one for ChatGPT. The same concept that's just on Instagram. And essentially what they're doing is they're growing their page and they're sharing clips from other creators that have used ChatGPT for unique experiences. And they're basically showing all the different content from all the different creators and they're bringing it all in one to show the different examples of what you can do with ChatGPT. Because ChatGPT is a very powerful tool that can help you with all various different tasks. And the world is starting to catch up with the different types of AI. So this is a trending topic, and it is important, and it is lucrative for a lot of people, especially businesses. And just to go back on that too, so they weren't necessarily selling a product, so they were probably making more money on the actual content views. But if they were to take the time to create a guide to ChatGPT and they sold it for $10, now they have a product that they can leverage the viewership and they can leverage the traffic that's going into their account, and they have a product that they can sell. And let's just say on average they're getting 10,000 views on their account because they're posting every day and they're consistent. Even like, let's just say 10% of those views, which would be 1,000 people, if they were to buy that product, they're going to be making $1,000. They're going to be making $10,000 a month, because if 1,000 people buy a product for $10, that's $10,000. And if you can achieve that every month, then you're running a very lucrative business that's basically on autopilot because all you had to do was create that digital product once, that guide once. So you can either do affiliate marketing, you can create your own digital products like guides or selling some type of education through these theme pages, or you can also make money through the actual viewership as the platforms actually pay you for the views. So there's a lot of different ways. Here's another company that has also done the same thing as well. They do baseball stuff, so they share videos, but they also create their own products. So this is a company that actually built their following by sharing baseball and lifestyle videos. But what they were able to do over time, after sharing their videos, they were able to get the capital they needed, invest in building a brand, and now they sell their own products. So they leverage the power of actually sharing other content and also creating their own content as well. And that's how they bring in the views. As you can see right here, they're sharing other people's content. They're also creating their own content at the same time. And if you look at their actual main page, it's optimized for their store so you can actually see their products. So there's a lot of fun and unique ways that you can actually leverage these social media themed pages. You just have to be extremely creative and you have to be willing to think outside the box and really just take time to study and figure out what's working in today's market. So yeah, I give you guys a bunch of different ideas. I'm going to give you guys one more. Here's another one. This is for video game clips. This is for, so basically what this person does is they do the same thing like the previous person. What they do is they take other people's clips and they basically, they're creators. So they're taking other people's content and they're also adding their own content and they're fusing it. So they're actually showing their face. They're adding little quick clips that are like 2 or 3 seconds before the actual video starts. So it actually shows their face first, and that's essentially how they're making money. Here's another person that's doing this extremely lucrative as well. They do the same thing. As you can see, they're sharing other people's videos. I'll show you a quick example right here.
Musty is a pro Rocket League.
So this person right here, they're making their own videos beforehand, and then what they're doing is they're adding other people's content on top of it, which is increasing the viewership and doing all that stuff. So these are all very lucrative ways for them to go ahead and create content without having to basically dedicate so much time to actually making content. And the reason why this is such a relevant thing is because, like I said, social media is huge and it's not going anywhere. So these platforms are consistently building up traffic. They're consistently getting new traffic. People are always making new social media accounts. And where traffic is, where attention goes, there's always opportunities for you to make money. Everybody in business knows this. So if you can create an amazing social media theme page, you can essentially make money through sponsorships, working through other videos, business shout outs, and a lot of different ways. Because like I said, I'm going to keep on saying this. Where attention goes, money flows. So if you can create an account that has a lot of attention, a lot of views, then you're sitting on a very high asset. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump back into this. Okay, so what are the necessary skills or prerequisites to actually get started? Well, you need to know what the platforms are like. You need to understand how they work. You need to take time to study TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Now, these are all different platforms. They all operate the same, but they're different as far as the way the algorithm works. Now, yes, they all host short-form video content. They all bring in large audiences, and the point is to keep the retention on those platforms. They want to make sure people stay on those platforms as much as possible. YouTube wants to make sure that people are on YouTube. They don't want people to be on Instagram. Instagram doesn't want people to be on YouTube. TikTok doesn't want people to be on YouTube. Like TikTok wants people on TikTok. Instagram wants people on Instagram. And so they do whatever they can to make sure that stays relevant, to make sure their platforms stay relevant and make sure everybody stays on their specific platform and engages as much as possible. So you want to get familiar with these platforms because not all of them operate the same. They're all different. The way content is shared, the way content is created, the way content goes viral is different for all of these platforms. So take time to study and familiarize yourself with them. Now, the best performing platforms for this type of business is TikTok because of its ability to go viral, because of its ability to be found on other people's For You page relatively fast. Second would be Instagram because it's a trustworthy platform that has taken time to really build up with the younger audiences, which is, the younger audiences are the ones that work really well with this type of business model. So you want to make sure that you understand that concept as well. Now, your initial investment cost, it's not really going to be too much. You are going to have to, invest more time into growing these accounts because, if you're starting off an account from scratch, then it's going to take some time to build up that trust. It's going to take some time to build up that audience. So you might be posting every day, multiple times a day for 2 or 3 months, and your account is slow and growing, but you're not making money. But then once you hit that 4th or 5th month, you've created an asset that's going to consistently bring in work. So the most investment you're going to actually make with this type of business model is mostly just time looking for the content, time editing the content, time posting the content, and then time engaging with your audience. That's going to be your most initial investment at first. A couple things you're also going to have to invest in is certain applications. Canva is an awesome content creator. Like I said, you are stealing people's content, but you also want to re-edit the content and make it slightly different for copyright infringement to make sure that your content is, so you don't just look like you're stealing it. You know, don't be afraid to take somebody's content and then add your own @ sign in the bottom so people know where that content came from, even though it didn't come from you. Make sure you add captions if the content doesn't already have captions, because a lot of people are watching videos without volume, and adding captions can actually increase the view time. You want to make sure that you have a good video downloader that allows you to download videos from TikTok, Instagram without the watermark. This is very important. You want to make sure the videos you're downloading that you're taking from other content creators does not have the watermark from the download. So you want to invest in apps that are going to be able to download these videos and not have the watermark. Because if you upload a video that has TikTok's watermark on Instagram, the algorithm is going to see that and it's not going to push out the video because they know that you're just stealing it from TikTok. These platforms, they want you to add your own original content. They don't want you to be copying and stealing. That being said, you're not going to get in trouble for doing it, but you just want to make sure that you're showing the content. You want to make sure that you're showing these platforms that you're serious about it and you're serious about creating content, and that you're taking time to add unique content that differentiates you, that is different from everybody else. Sorry, I got tongue tied. So yeah, getting started. You want to choose your theme. You want to make sure that you're passionate about your theme. You want to make sure that your theme is trending in topic. You want to make sure that it's relevant. You don't want to create themes or pages that are based off topics that aren't really relevant throughout the year. Like, it doesn't make sense for you to do a page that's all Christmas when you're in the middle of January, when you're in the middle of February, when you're in the middle of summer. It doesn't make sense for you to be creating a content page on Christmas. It doesn't make sense for you to do something on Thanksgiving. You want to make sure that the themes and the interests that you're talking about are relevant all year round. They have potential for growth. They don't have 10 million people that are already competing on that niche. And you want to make sure that you can actually create content that adds a unique twist to it. And that's where passion gets involved. That's what you want to make sure that you're passionate about this, because this is something that's going to take time to grow. It's not something that you're going to be able to do overnight. Some people have been able to get lucky and be able to make viral content that does go overnight. Obviously, you got to do your research on how to get that done. And most people are leveraging TikTok to achieve that type of result. But for the most part, it's going to be a big investment. You're going to take a lot of time. There's going to be days where you're going to be doing all this work and you're not going to see too many results. And that's why you want to have passion and interest involved with the theme that you're doing, because it'll keep you going, it'll be entertaining for you, and it'll help you be consistent with your content. Because when it comes to getting started, when it comes to building trust with these platforms, which is a real thing that you have to do, you have to make sure that you do quality content. You have to make sure that you're consistently posting at the right time. So let's just say, because the algorithms, all these content platforms, they have analytics that allow you to see when your audience is most active, when your content performs the best, and what are the ideal times to be posting your content. All of these platforms have analytics that actually show you this, and you want to make sure that you actually pay attention and you're consistent with when you post around the time that your audience is most likely to view your content. If you're consistent with this, if Facebook and Instagram say you should be posting at 10 a.m. every day, then you should be posting at 10 a.m. every day. Not 10 a.m. on Friday, not 12 p.m. on Saturday, not 3 p.m. on Sunday, like 10 a.m. Monday through Sunday. That's how you build that trust and you increase your chances of making content that's going to go viral, because the algorithm's they're going to trust you, and they're going to push your content out, they're going to push your profile out, and you're going to see more viewership and you're going to grow faster. So, what are the best tools to use? Now, the number one best tool that I recommend everybody invest in is Canva. It's like $25 a month, and it is a powerhouse designing platform that allows you to do post, graphics, images, video editing. You can do templates. They have all kinds of elements that allow you to enhance your content and add a more uniqueness to the content that you're already taking. You want to make sure you use video editing software. They have awesome softwares like Adobe Premium, iMovie, which is the free one that comes with Mac. There's a lot of different video editing softwares that you can use. So just do your research, figure out which one works best for you, and invest in these things. Video downloaders. There's a bunch of different video downloaders. A couple of the ones that I really enjoyed would be Clip Grab, InSaver, and SnapTick. These are video platforms that allow you to actually download videos from other content creators, and it actually removes the watermark, so you can actually repost it. And social media analytics is the next one. Now, most social media platforms, like I told you, have built-in analytics tools, so make sure you take advantage of that to understand your audience, to understand what the platform is asking for you as a content creator, and really just take advantage of the trending topics and the best times to post your content. So, what are the best theme niches right now? So, as I showed you guys, I don't have it on here, but the best ones right now are meme pages. But just keep that in mind that those are very saturated pages, so they have a lot of competition, but they do have potential for growth. But the only reason why I didn't include that was because of the high competition. Now, the second thing that I also didn't include in here, I don't know what happened, but the second thing you want to check out is going to be also the gadget pages. Now, these are two things that I've already, earlier in the video, I already talked about why they're important and why they perform so well, so we don't really have to get into it too much. But the next one is going to be fitness pages. People love fitness pages because everybody understands the importance of health. Everybody's trying to get healthy at one point in their life. And so it's very relevant. You can do workout routines, fitness gear, nutrition tips, weight loss journey. The way you can actually make money with this is affiliate marketing by working with other influencers and sharing their courses, sharing their fitness gear, doing sponsored posts with other fitness pages, and providing coaching services if you're a fitness person, or providing coaching services for other influencers that are offering that, and just adding your own price tag on that. So if you're working with a fitness coach and he's a personal trainer and he charges $100 per client, you can leverage your page and market him for $150. And you pay him the $100 to send him a client, and then you keep the $50, and that's how you can leverage your pages to start making money with those types of business models. And the engagement would be like workout challenges, interactive questions, Q&As, fitness quizzes, quizzes. That's the type of content that you can make that's engaging and all that good stuff. Business is another one. People are always trying to figure out how to make money. Businesses, entrepreneurship, finances, those are huge things that you can do to basically build up pages that are always having traffic, that are consistently in demand, and people are always willing to invest in those pages if they have courses, ebooks, or some type of counseling service. So if you can create an awesome entrepreneurship page, if you can create an awesome marketing page or an investment page, and you work with other companies or businesses that provide these services, it can be extremely lucrative for you to promote their products, to promote their services. And business and entrepreneurship services are not cheap. They're usually high-ticket products. So it's not unheard of for you to make $500, $1,000, $2,000 off one business selling one product that's high-ticket through these types of industries and this specific niche. Now, beauty niche. You guys have seen thousands of influencers explode just doing makeup tutorials, skincare routines, product reviews, beauty hacks. If you're a woman, if you're a man, and you guys are really good at makeup, if you guys are really good at beauty, this is an opportunity for you to leverage and hack and jump into a high rated niche that has a huge following, that has a huge audience. And if I'm being honest, one thing I love about the beauty niche is that it's very diverse. There's a lot of ways that you can do your makeup. There's a lot of different skincare routines. There's a lot of products out there for you to review, and a lot of different hacks. So there's a lot of ways for you to monetize this type of niche. Affiliate beauty products, sponsored posts, creating your own beauty line. Like, these are realistic things that people are doing to leverage these types of niches. Now, traveling niche. This can be travel vlogs, destination reviews, travel reviews, local cuisine. And this is also a very lucrative theme as well, because you have the ability to work with travel agents. You have the ability to work with local restaurants, with travel gear, with the different types of travel companies like planes and boats and all that stuff. So it is extremely lucrative. It is also another way for you to position yourself for high-ticket traveling services. So if you can create an awesome page, not only can you open up the opportunity for you to be able to travel for free, because you're going to be working with companies that provide these services and they're going to hook you up, but it also gives you the opportunity to have other people experience amazing destinations, find new locations that they can go ahead and see the world, and open up their overall perspective on where they can go traveling. So these are awesome niches that I recommend you guys looking into. Like we said, memes, product reviews, fitness, business, beauty, and travel. Those are awesome niches that are performing very well when it comes to social media theme pages and this type of business model. So what are the potential earnings? Now, the potential earnings honestly varies by niche. Like I said, certain niches perform better than others. I just gave you an example of what are the top performing niches. So it really just depends on how fast you can really grow your account, how much engagement you get, and what are the different monetization opportunities. Like we said, all of these, anything that you create has potential to get paid through social media viewership. And that can definitely bring you an extra $100 each platform a month if you can manage a certain amount of views. I think like for most platforms, I think like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, they'll pay you about $100 for like every 1,000 to 10,000 views that you get for your accounts. So if you're running an account that gets millions of views, you have potential to make thousands of dollars just from the content that's not even yours, which is fucking mind blowing. But on top of that, like I said, as you grow your page, you're going to open up the door for more monetization opportunities through affiliate marketing, through product sponsorship, through working with different businesses, through collaborations, through shout outs. Like the opportunities for monetization once you have a well-established page that has a great following are essentially endless. This is like the equivalency to owning an asset in real estate, owning an asset in stocks, because this has potential to generate you lots of passive income. You just have to understand how to take this serious as an entrepreneur, because people think, social media, content creation, that's not a real business. Fuck no, yeah, yes it is. Fuck yes it is. People are making a fuck ton of money creating content, stealing other people's content, just managing social media pages. So do not limit your mindset to just because it's social media, just because it's free to make an account, that you cannot make money, because you will limit the options and the opportunities you have to take your business, to take your life, to earn more options for money, opportunities for money right in front of you. So take this very serious and take time to do your research, because it is extremely lucrative. So, like I said, things that can factor in potential earnings would be niche popularity, engagement, your follower count, and the different ways you can actually monetize that specific industry, that specific theme, that specific niche. We've already went over the different themes and how you can actually monetize them, so we're not going to go over that too much, but do your research, figure out how affiliate marketing works, figure out how to use influencer marketplaces, figure out how to create and sell your own products, and figure out how to partner up with other businesses and leverage your viewership and your content to bring in sales for them, and you can make money profiting. You can make money doing that as well. So, what are the best monetization strategies right now? Like I said, the best way right now is so these are the ways to do it without actually getting paid through content. So yeah, obviously the number one way would be to get paid through your actual content viewership. But like I said, social media doesn't really pay too much for that, and it can be kind of hard to get to the point where you're getting hundreds of millions of views a month. So obviously the first thing would be to get that viewership up, start getting paid through those platforms and those ways of making money through YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. They're basically their monetization and paying platforms. The other things you guys want to do once you have that following is going to be sponsored posts. Collaborate with brands that are relevant to your niche for sponsored content. You can charge anywhere between $100 to $10,000 just for one post, depending on how popular your page is, depending on how many followers you have, and depending on how much engagement you get. Affiliate marketing, working with other products or services, working with other businesses, and promoting their content through a specific unique link. Now, like I said, one way this works really well is through product review theme pages, as seen on Amazon, cool gadgets, something that has to do with reviewing products. That's where affiliate marketing is extremely lucrative. Same thing with selling digital products. If you create an entrepreneurship investing theme page, if you create a theme page for something that you can solve a problem for by creating a digital product, like we talked about, investing or entrepreneurship or something that has to do that'll teach you how to create a guide, then you have potential to make thousands of dollars. Because when it comes to selling digital products, all you have to do is create that product once, and you're making money off of a digital product. So you're not even selling anything physical. So, you're making money off megabytes, which is insane to think about. So if you can create a digital product that adds value, an example would be like, let's just say investing. Let's just say you run a theme investing page. You can create a guide to how to get started with investing, or what are the top 10 investments for the past 10 years that have been lucrative, that have been consistently in profit. You can create an ebook like that, sell it for $10. If you sell 100 of those a month, then 10 times 100, you're going to be making $10,000 a day, $10,000 a month. I think that's right. I'm not too sure. I don't have my calculator with me, but yeah, drop shipping is another thing you can do. Basically, what drop shipping is, you're partnering up with drop shipping suppliers like AliExpress, and you're basically creating a store, and you're leveraging the content and the viewership of your post to send people to that store. That's a very lucrative way of doing it. Doing it as well. It's another form of affiliate marketing, but it's slightly different because the profit margins are split between you and your dropshipping supplier. Instead of actually having to work with another business that's already established and sending people to their website, you're sending people to your actual website, your actual store, and it's a whole thing. Dropshipping is really awesome. I recommend you guys look into that anyways, but it's a very lucrative way to do it. Another great way to do this, Instagram is starting to do this, YouTube is starting to do this, is premium content memberships. Like, if you can find a way to, once you build that following and you start having that community that supports you religiously, you can start offering premium content memberships. Subscribe to my OnlyFans, where you'll see more exclusive content. It doesn't have to be nudity. OnlyFans isn't just for sexual stuff. It's actually for any type of hobby or interest that you have that you just want to add some type of exclusive content membership access to your followers. So you can leverage. Instagram does a subscription model. YouTube does a subscription model. If you don't have TikTok, I don't think they have that yet. So you can just move people to your OnlyFans, and now you just figured out how to have consistent monthly revenue reoccurring through your premium content. And all you gotta do is just make some extra content that it can be about anything. Honestly, it can be extra memes, it can be extra videos, it can be you creating your own content that teaches people how to make these type of pages. Like, there are a lot of different ways where you can create exclusive content and people will pay. It's not unheard of. I believe for Instagram, you can charge anywhere between $10 to $25 each user. So if you get 4 people subscribe to you each month, that's $100. You get 8 people, that's $200. You get 16 people, that's $400, and it just keeps going and going and going. It's an opportunity for you to bring in reoccurring revenue for your business and for your pages. Merchandise sales, like I said, once you build up a brand and you have a certain amount of followers and you figured out how to master your branding, you've turned that page into an actual brand where it makes sense. Like I showed you the baseball ones, the video game ones, they actually created their meme pages, they actually created their theme pages into brands after they built them up over time. Now you can start doing merchandise. It's a whole new lucrative way to start making money, and the best part about selling your merchandise is that the profit margins for this are extremely high. And lastly, like I said, once you get good at creating theme pages, you can start adding services. You can create your own business, whatever it is. You can start doing. You can start teaching people how to create their own theme pages because you've already done it. You already have the experience. Like, there are a lot of different ways that you can monetize these type of pages that are beyond just content viewership. Like, a lot of different ways. So these are the ways that you can do it without even taking advantage of the ways you can monetize it through each platform on its own. Because YouTube has its own way to monetize. Instagram has its own way to monetize. TikTok has its own way to monetize. So these are additional ways that you can monetize on top of what the platforms already have to offer. And the reason why I didn't make a video about that is because those platforms are consistently changing and they're adding new and removing ways on how to make money. So it's kind of hard for me to make a video that's relevant to what they're actually doing right now. But these right here specifically are always going to be relevant. They're always going to be ways that you can basically leverage any type of social media page, whether it's theme page or it's your own personal brand. So when it comes to growing your page, like I said, the number one thing you want to do is build trust with these platforms, because the more trust they have with you, the more likely they're going to push your content. So you want to make sure that you're consistently posting. You want to make sure that you're posting at the same time every day that is relevant to what the analytics are telling you. You want to make sure that you're engaging with your followers. If somebody comments on your stuff, make sure you respond back. Make sure you send appreciation messages if someone messages you. And make sure you engage with other accounts that are within the same niche, because other people that are following that account are going to see your comment and they're going to see that your account is similar to theirs, and they're going to want to follow you. So it's going to build up that trust, and it's going to give you more of a reach as far as reaching other content, as far as reaching other audiences that are within the same niche and interest as yours. And once you have that following, you can start doing partnerships. Partner up with other social media influencers that are in the same interest or theme as yours. Do shoutouts, do collaborations, join campaigns. This can expose your page and let you leverage other people's audiences to build up your audience. You can do giveaways, organize giveaways or contests that with attractive prizes. It can be anywhere, like a shout out if you have a big enough page. It can be like an actual, if you're giving out like an actual camera, if you're a photography page. It can be, a guide if you already have a digital product. and just be like, tag 5 of your friends, share this, make sure they all share this, and you'll qualify for the giveaway, which is going to give them, whatever it is that you have to offer that can be valuable for them, and, make sure that it's enticing for them to actually want to join the giveaway and actually do something. And, you also want to make sure that you're diverse with your content. Experiment with various content formats like images, videos, stories, live streams. Like, there's a lot of different ways that you can make content on these platforms. You don't have to just do video content for Instagram. You can go live. You can do photos. You can do infographics. Same thing with TikTok. You can go live. You can share videos. You can share photos that are converted into videos if you can optimize them the right way. Like YouTube, the same thing. Like, there are a lot of different ways where you can create content that isn't necessarily just short form video content. And you just got to be creative, and you got to figure out what the platforms have to offer and what's working for them, because the algorithm is always changing for these platforms. So sometimes video content might be in, but next week it might be just regular picture content, or it might be infographics, or it might be going live. So you have to really just be consistent and do your research to figure out what's actually working for each one of these platforms. And this is why it could be important for you to just start off by focusing on one. If you want to get started with being consistent with TikTok. Do that for 2 weeks, and as you're seeing the growth and you're being more consistent and you're posting at the exact times that you're supposed to, and you're seeing that growth, then you can add Instagram a month later. And now you're doing Instagram and TikTok. And then 2 months later, you can add YouTube. And now you have these 3 appreciating assets that, as they're growing their following, they're each different assets that you can use to monetize, sell, or basically generate income with. And so once you have an idea of what your content is and you have diverse content, you just want to optimize your profile. You want to make sure that your username is clear and it explains what it is about. You want to make sure that your profile picture makes sense. You want to make sure that your bio gives your audience a little bit more of a feel for what they're going to get from your pages. And you want to make sure you have your content information. The content information is going to be for brand sponsorships. It's going to be for people that are wanting to reach out for shout outs. And basically, allowing people to reach out to you for any type of monetization opportunities. And once you have all that set up and you actually have money going in, invest in paid promotion. Paid advertisement on social media is huge right now, and it has the opportunity for you to reach thousands and thousands of non-following audiences that can build up your page and increase the chances of you reaching monetization status, increase the chances of you growing your page. Obviously, when it comes to using paid promotion, you do have to invest money into this, so I don't recommend you go down this route unless you already have money or income or capital to spare, or the pages are already bringing in income and you're just reinvesting your income. That's the best way to do that. I don't recommend that right off the back with 0 followers with a brand new social media account that you invest in paid promotion, because you're going to just be wasting your money. You're just going to be wasting your money. Like I said, unless you have money to waste, then it will be worth it because it will show the difference and it will grow your page. But it's going to take a lot of money and it's going to still take time. So if you can do this organically, that's the best way to go ahead and approach this at when you're first getting started. Okay, so like I said, my final thoughts. Like I said, these social media theme pages are consistently changing. So you want to make sure that you stay educated, that you stay informed, that you embrace the challenges that you're going to face, because like any business, like anything that you're going to be pursuing in entrepreneurship, you're going to have setbacks, you're going to have challenges, you're going to fail. That's okay. Embrace them. Make sure you find topics and interests that you're passionate about, but are also equally have the ability to be monetized. You want to make sure your passion and monetization opportunities are the same or equal. Obviously, you want to focus more on the monetization opportunities, because the more opportunities you have to make money, the easier it is going to be to monetize your page, the easier it is going to be to grow it, and the easier it is for you to start actually making profits from this ASAP. So do your research, understand social media's algorithm, leverage other tools and other platforms to grow your audience. Don't be afraid to invest as your page grows. And like I said, I'm going to say this a lot, stay informed, focus on creating value, make sure you want to do high quality content. Don't just take random content, If you're going to be looking at these pages and stealing their content, make sure you're looking at content that's actually performing well. It doesn't make sense for you to take content from these pages that's not performing well. You want to take your time, steal the content that's performing well, because if their content is performing well, then it's more likely going to perform well for your page as well. So take time to go through 50, 20 different social media pages that are within your niche. Steal 10 videos for each one of those. If you find 10 pages right now and you steal 10 videos each of their highest performing videos, well, guess what? You just found 100 pieces of content right there, and they're already videos that are shown that they're performing well with the algorithm. So you already just found 100 pieces of content just from finding those 10 pages and finding their 10 videos that perform the most. So don't sleep on this. Make sure you're consistent with your posting. Don't overdo the posting. Do your research on these social media accounts to figure out what's working right now, what the algorithm is accepting. It doesn't make sense for you to post 10 videos a day. Ideally, you want to post at least twice a day, 3 times. But like I said, you want to do your research. So make sure you stay informed, you add value, you start now. Don't wait to start your page. You want to start now. The opportunity is today. It's not tomorrow, it's today. Who knows? These platforms are going to keep on changing, so do not squander this opportunity. Do not wait for someone or something to happen. Here is your opportunity right now. I'm telling you right now to get started. If you start off right now, 6 months from now, you can be at a whole new level with your finances. You can be at a whole new level with your social media experience and your expertise, which can set you up to make even more money. So do not sleep on this opportunity. This is a very lucrative business model that has potential to make you thousands of dollars. Don't make any excuses. Fail forward. And as always, I believe in you. You got this.